Some Papillion homeowners are preparing to part with their backyard trees.
Homes along the Northern Natural Gas Pipeline received a notice that the company would be removing any trees from the easement starting in 2026. That pipeline stretches through multiple neighborhoods in the area.
KETV Investigates Beth Carlson found out why the clearing is coming and how homeowners are feeling.
One Papillion resident reached out to KETV after receiving a letter saying that much of his backyard paradise would be cleared to make room for pipeline improvements.
Walk around Jeff Curtis's backyard.
We've been here 22 years.
And you'll see a yard full of memories for him and his wife.
Yeah, all the Easter egg hunts, all the, My grandkids put on plays down here. This was her sanctuary, she called it. She sits on the porch, and it was kind of like a treehouse up there. So now I got to tell her today.
Tell his wife about the letter he got in the mail regarding the natural gas pipeline easement in the backyard.
Stating that the plan was to clear cut the pipeline and then spray some kind of herbicide to prevent any growth.
It tells homeowners that Northern Natural Gas Company is preparing for a project to clear trees and debris within boundaries of the easement, which cuts right through his yard.
That's a 50-foot easement. That's 25 feet of my yard and 25 feet of the neighbor's yard, and whatever's growing is going to be cut down.
In a statement to KETV Investigates, Northern Natural Gas saying, quote, "These activities are essential to maintaining the safety, operational integrity, and accessibility of the pipeline system," confirming that the removal is to meet the national standards to modernize methane emissions detection.
I understand that if there's something wrong right here, come in and cut the tree down. But to cut 1,800 miles of pipeline, and just clear cut all the trees out of the way, and then spray a herbicide to kill everything, that seems overkill.
Curtis says he reached out to his elected officials and the city about the project.
There's nothing they can do. I mean, it's a federal agency. It's an easement. They have access. They're legally allowed to do what they want to do.
He wishes they could salvage more on the surface.
Those trees are all gone. These trees will be gone. I imagine this treehouse may have to come down. I don't know.
Northern Natural Gas told Papillion residents they could start to see clearings being made as early as January 2nd. In Papillion, Beth Carlson, KETV News Watch 7.